Today in this video, we're going to be going ahead and transporting fire trucks to the police station because these fire trucks, they're not supposed to be where they're at right now. So we're going to go ahead and transport all of them to the police station. So let's go ahead and get started. So without further ado, right here, we got the semi-truck. Obviously, this is what we're going to go ahead and use. And then right here, we got this long semi-truck bed. As you guys can see, it has like the ramp thing also. So we're going to go ahead and close that for now. But this is going to be a quick delivery of fire trucks. They actually just recently came out to the city. So before in the city, there were not that many fire trucks, but recently there have been a lot of fire trucks in the city. So we're gonna go ahead and transport all of them to the police station. One of them is actually stolen for some reason, so I don't know who stole it or who would want to steal a fire truck, because I mean, bro, what are we gonna do with a fire truck? You can't do anything with it. I mean, it's kind of expensive because it has expensive equipment inside, like, you know, the water hose and stuff like that, obviously. But other than that, there isn't anything else with the fire truck. So I don't know why somebody would steal it, but we're gonna go ahead and rescue all of them and put them all in the police station in the back. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go ahead and do in this video. So we're heading to the first location right now. Oh my god, I just like slid on the road, bro. Like I almost just crashed into that little ditch. But we're gonna go ahead and get there, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right guys, so we're getting pretty close. As you guys can see, we're just passing a random gas station. I've actually never seen that gas station, but right over here is the first fire truck. This one is actually the stolen one, so we'll have to go ahead and slow down. But basically right over here is the first fire truck that we need to go ahead and rescue. So it's all the way in this like mountain or something. So this fire truck got stolen, and then the owner or the person who actually stole it, they just left it right here in the middle of nowhere. Like, bro, what the hell is this, like mountains or something? Like, we also got a fire truck down there, but the ones that I have to rescue is this one right there on the top of the little mountain, so top of the hills. All right, so I'm gonna quickly go ahead and do like a turn in the semi truck and put it over here. And now we're gonna go ahead and get the, what's it called, the fire truck. But before that, let's go ahead and open up the ramp so it's much easier. So open this, perfect. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and head to the fire truck. As you guys can see, it looks pretty nice, not gonna lie, it looks pretty nice. We also got decks on the top of the fire truck. As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you could sit right here. So I'm pretty sure you guys could go ahead and sit right here, and you guys have these controls. So water, you guys could shoot water. Okay, close that, turn that off, tilt right. So now it's like more to the right or something, tilt left. I don't know what this really does, but yo, that's the water. Okay, so this is basically only for the water, so you guys could adjust it. So like if you guys want water to go on the left or right, you guys could actually go ahead and do that. But we're gonna go ahead and load this up. It's kind of a struggle getting it over this like rocks and stuff, but all right, so we have done it. Let's go ahead and load this up. All right, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and load up the fire truck. All right, that was kind of hard because this fire truck, it weighs a lot. I don't even know, like probably over 10,000 pounds, because bro, the tires and like just the body of this fire truck, there's so much stuff inside. Also, not to mention, there's like the water, right? There's probably like a, I don't know, like a spot in the fire truck where there's water, so like for the hose and stuff. But we have finally rescued the first fire truck. Now we're gonna go ahead and head to the second location, so I'll just see you guys once I'm there. All right guys, so we're going to the second location, as you guys can see. So basically it's pretty close to here, so I need to know where it is. So I don't know, like this is kind of confusing. So I'm pretty sure it's in this area right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go right here. Oh, I think I see it. So basically it's in this barn, so we'll have to go ahead and make a turn to the right here. Okay, that's good. And now we have to keep going straight to that barn. So in the barn, I'm pretty sure there's a fire truck, so we're gonna go ahead and rescue this right now. All right, so we have made it. Let's go ahead and open up the ramp and just load it up. All right, so it's this barn right here. As you guys can see, it's like a simple white with like red little details. So we're gonna go ahead and take one of the fire trucks right here. I don't know how many there are, but right here you guys can see we got one fire truck right here. Let's go ahead and get this. All right, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and take it and put it on the trailer just like this. Okay, come on bro, why am I always crashing and stuff? Like this is so annoying. All right, so we're trying to load it up. It's kind of like slow, but let's see. Okay, there we go. So we have finally loaded the second fire truck. Now the thing is, we can't really load any more fire trucks because like, bro, look at this, we don't have any more space. So basically what we're gonna go ahead and do, what I want to go ahead and do is go to the fire department and actually just transport all of these to the back or something, and then just go for the last one, because we can't go for the last fire truck like this because bro, you got no space. So yeah. All right guys, we're getting very close to the police station. station. We're going super fast. Come on, slow down, slow down. God damn, this keeps happening. Like, I'm going 70 when I'm like trying to take a turn with like, I don't even know, like over 20,000 pounds in the back and like, you know, all together. Bro, I need to like start like learning, bro, like, because usually during these videos I'm going like super fast, and when I turn, like, it always flips. Like, bro, it always flips. It's like never not flipping. So we need to go ahead and not do that anymore because it's kind of getting annoying. So, but right here though, guys, we're at the police station. We're gonna go ahead and unload all of these fire trucks, and it's kind of raining, so hopefully that stops somehow. But yeah, all right guys, we're gonna go ahead and put the first fire truck in this one corner of this back garage. I don't know if this is the best location since we have like multiple fire trucks coming, so I think in this corner should be good. I mean, we're taking probably like one tile, so this one side of the tiles, so yeah, that's good, I guess. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and load the last fire truck, as you guys can see right there, and then we also got more. And then after this delivery, the first delivery that we just made, this one right here, we have one more fire truck location that we have to go to. So in total, it's going to be 3 fire trucks that I will deliver. So let's go ahead and load this. All right, so let's go ahead and put this right inside the police station. All right, so as you guys can see inside the police station in the back, as you guys can see, we got 4 fire trucks. So basically right here, we got 1 right here, and then we also managed to fit 2 right here. So we got 1 right here, got 1 right here, and then last one right here. So managed to fit 4 fire trucks inside, and now we have to go ahead and get 1 more fire truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the last location and get this last fire truck. Alright guys, we're headed to the 3rd location right now. It's right over here. It's very close to the 2nd location. So the 2nd location was right over there, and then the 3rd location is actually right here. So in this little shed slash barn, there's actually a fire truck. So we're gonna go ahead and get it right now. So let's see. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on our trailer right now. So let's go ahead and put this on. Alright guys, so we have loaded up the last and final fire truck, and now we're gonna go ahead and take this to the police station. Alright guys, we're headed to the police station right now, and this is going to be the last delivery that we will do in this video. So pretty nice because we got 3 fire trucks and we're delivering it all to the police station. So this is going to be the last delivery. So we're gonna go ahead and put this inside, or no, for the last one we might go ahead and test out the features because this recently came out, so we might go ahead and see what the features are. All right guys, so here is basically how it looks right now. So inside this little garage, we have managed to fit 4 fire trucks. So you guys can see we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 fire trucks here, and then right here there's like 2 more that we couldn't fit, so we put 1 right here, and there should be another one over there. I don't know why my friend put it over there, but it should be here. So we would have 1 more right here, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6. But yeah, yo guys, today in this video we are going to be going ahead and transporting ambulances using my trailer right behind me. So as you guys can see, I got my red semi truck right here. This is gonna be connected to this really big trailer, which is going to be carrying all of the ambulances. There are 3 ambulances in total. We're gonna be going ahead and taking all of them from the different locations, and once we have all of the 3 ambulances, we're gonna be coming right here and just putting them right here. This belongs to the hospital, so the APM medical hospital. We're gonna be bringing all 3 ambulances right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so we're gonna be going ahead and heading to the first location right now. I've already started at like the medical place because that's where we have to bring it. So once we get all of them, like I said, we're gonna be bringing them back to here just in case if there's an emergency or anything like that, they could use the ambulances. So we're gonna be going ahead and going to the first location. The first location is actually over here somewhere. I don't know how it ended up right here, but I was looking at the location that I was given. It's like somewhere very random. Like I don't know if there's even a road there where it's at. Like there's no reason for it to be there, like specifically there. But I think it's probably because somebody tried to like steal it or something. I think a patient who was in the back of the ambulance, they try to like run away or something. So when the medics and stuff, the driver, when they were away, they try to like get in the vehicle in the ambulance and try to like drive off with it, but they didn't know how to drive it, I guess, or something. But it's like almost crashed in a way. It's like in a jungle type of thing. It's off the roads and stuff like that. So I think this is the location right here. It should be around here somewhere. This is the location I was given, so it should be here somewhere. I don't know where it is. It kind of looks like a campsite. We have like a little table right here. I don't know why there would be like a table right over here. I mean, makes sense, I guess, if you want to camp, but for an ambulance to be here, it's kind of random. I don't know if it's actually here. Maybe we could just go ahead and look around, but I just had to quickly turn around my my trailer, just in case if it is here, we could just go ahead and put it in the back. So let me just go ahead and maybe just adjust it just like this. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, I have my trailer parked up right over here, so it's perfectly in the spot if I want to put like an ambulance. I've already opened up the trailer ramp, so just in case. All right, so where could this ambulance be? Because this is technically the location that I was given, so it has to be here somewhere. All right, so I actually see something in the distance. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like an ambulance. I mean, actually it is. I don't know why it's like behind this tree, but I mean, it looks like it's about to go off this cliff into the water. I don't know why, but as you guys can see, this is the first ambulance right here. We have to go ahead and rescue this and put it on the trailer, because there should be no reason for the ambulance to be right over here parked up behind this tree in the woods technically. So let me just go ahead and get it up right here, and now we're going to be putting this on our trailer. So I don't know if it's going to be able to fit, because the trailers aren't the biggest, but I mean, comparing it to the ambulances, usually these trailers contain like small vehicles, but like this is a really big type of vehicle. So is it gonna be able to fit? I think it will be. So just like that, it could barely fit. The tires are basically at the end of the ramp, just like that. It's actually able to fit. So we have our first ambulance right here. We have recovered the first ambulance, so let's go ahead and just put that there. All right, now we're gonna be going ahead and going to the second location to pick up the second ambulance. Let's go ahead and see where this is at. I have been given the location, but I don't exactly know where it is. It looks like it's like at a house or something. The location is kind of weird though, because the location has like the vehicle at like a place where the vehicle is kind of hidden. It kind of looks like the vehicle is in a box or something. It's like trying to be like hidden or something. So if it's at a house, I assume that it's in a garage or something. All right, guys, so I can kind of see where the vehicle is going to be at, because it's not at this house technically. Like, it's not at the front or anything like that, but in the garage there has to be a vehicle, something like that, because this is the location where it has the pin. The vehicle is here somewhere, and just like that, as you guys can see, the vehicle is actually in the garage. So it was in a box or something type of thing. It was like closed in, and here is the ambulance. Here's the second one. All right, so we're gonna be going ahead and leaving this guy's house. I don't know why he has the ambulance at his house in the garage. I don't know what he was trying to do with it, because these are like government type of vehicles, the hospital vehicles. So I don't know why he would have one of these. I mean, to be honest, if somebody sees this guy like driving this around town, they will know like, who is that random guy driving the ambulance? Like, you know, it's going to raise suspicion and stuff like that. So we have both of the ambulances right here, but we still have one more. So how are we gonna do this? Because there's technically no space. I mean, could we fit a third one? I don't think so. I mean, we could probably have a little bit of space left if we like scoot up all of the ambulances to each other, the two right here, but I feel like there still won't be enough space. So I think what we need to go ahead and do is take these two ambulances to the hospital and then come back for the third one, because that's probably the only option we have. We cannot go ahead and fit three on this, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so we're pretty much at the hospital. It's going to be around right here. I just have to make a right turn and we're gonna be there, so I can already see it. We're gonna be putting this maybe in the parking lot or something, so if there's, like I said, if there's an emergency or something, the paramedics and stuff like that, they can like easily access the ambulances and stuff and like take them to like a location or something. So let me just go ahead and put this right in front. So how do I park up the trailer, because this is going to leave us with like no space? So if I just back this up, I think that should be good, because when it comes to the trailers, it's very difficult to like maneuver them. So let me see, if I have to like turn this way, I have to like turn the wheel over here, and then I have to go this way. Okay, you guys might think this isn't that difficult, but it's a lot difficult than you think. But if I just were to do something like this, I think we should be able to do this. So come on, just go ahead and do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, that could have ended very badly. We kind of fell into the ditch. All right, guys, now I'm just gonna go ahead and get out. I think where I parked up the trailer is pretty good. I think we have space, so we could just go ahead and take out all of the ambulances that we have. So let me go ahead and take out the first one. I kind of fell down, so let's see. All right, so I'm in the first ambulance. As you guys can see, I'm trying to go ahead and back it up. Okay, there we go. So first ambulance, I just go ahead and take this out, and then where should we park this? Because there's a lot of places we could park this at. So I think the best place would be if I were to just park it like this, maybe, or no, I'll park it right over here, but maybe in reverse. So just in case they need to go ahead and go for a call or something, they could go ahead and just access the ambulances, and it's already going to be like turned around. So now I think about it, I don't know if that's actually a good spot spot, I might just put it on the side because as you guys can see, there isn't really a parking lot over here. Like, I mean, there is on this side right here, as you guys can see, but if I were to just go ahead and put each of them right over here, I think that would work a lot better because right in front of us, there's like an open way. So in case, like I said, they could just go ahead and get in the ambulances and just like go straight to the location. So if I were to just leave it right here, I think that's gonna be good. So that's the first ambulance right there. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put this one probably right in front of it because it's gonna be easier. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out and just put it in the front, but I do want to give it a little bit of distance because I don't want them to be like super close to each other, because let's say if they want to take out one of the ambulances, they won't have enough space. So if I just give them like this much space, that should be good. All right, and now we're gonna be going ahead and going to the next location. The next location, the third location, I think this is a manufacturer place for these ambulances somehow. I don't actually think it is, but when they make the ambulances, they add the badging, the logos and stuff like that, like 911 and stuff like that. I think they send it right over here, and then this is basically like the pickup location. So this is actually at this barn type of thing. So we're gonna be going right over here and picking this up. So it's a lot different than the first two. The first ambulance, for example, that was basically in the middle of nowhere. There was like a tree in front of it. It was like hidden and stuff like that. The second one, somebody like tried to steal it and put it in their garage and make the ambulance like their daily vehicle or something. Like, that's just gonna raise suspicion around the city if there's a random guy with like no uniform or anything like that just driving like ambulance. So the first two weren't really like, I don't know, valid or something. This is actually gotten by like hospital, so this is supposed to be there. This is no like stolen ambulance or anything like that. So let me just go ahead and get inside and pick this up. So I just was ordered to like just get it from this barn. There should be an ambulance right over here. As you guys can see, it's actually right here. Let's go ahead and put it on the trailer and we should be good to go and take it to the hospital. All right, just like that, I have the ambulance on the trailer. I kind of left the door of like the barn, the garage door, I kind of left it open, but hopefully they don't mind. But now we're gonna be going ahead and heading to actually the hospital. Like I said, we're gonna be putting this last one and should be good with this delivery. This was actually one of the most successful deliveries, I would say, because we're basically like saving lives at this point. We need the ambulances and stuff for patients and stuff like that. So it's actually a good thing that I'm doing this. We're gonna be going ahead and putting this last one at that one place that we put like the other ones, like that one side parking lot. We put each of them in front of each other, so this is gonna be at front. So yeah, let's go ahead and just put this and I'll see you guys once I'm there. All right, and just like that, as you guys can see, we're actually right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe just pull in a way. Maybe if I just go ahead and pull in right here, it doesn't really matter, but I'll just go ahead and pull in this parking lot. And since the hospital is right over there, I'm just gonna go ahead and park this up right over there. So let me quickly get into this. So I just have to go on the ramp and then try to see if I can like squeeze in. All right, and there we go. So now we have taken out the ambulance from the trailer, and let's see. So we have two of the other ones right over here, and now we're just gonna go ahead and put the first one, this last one actually, right over here. So try to not hit the tree, okay? All right, so maybe like a little bit of parking adjustments. All right, there we go. So I would try to leave a little bit of space for each ambulance. So the first one, as you guys can see, even though there is a tree, there's enough space for it to turn and stuff like that. So that's the first one. The second one has a lot of space, and it also has space right over here. And the third one, as you guys can see, there's a lot of space right here. I mean, not to the point where like it can like go fully back, but like enough space for it to like go back and get out of this spot. And with these ambulances being on the side, there's also space for people to go ahead and park their cars right over here. So not gonna lie, very successful delivery. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what other deliveries you guys would like to see. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I'm out.